the aliens? That's one of the Fermi paradox question.
ʻOumuamua, which is an object that we detected in space that you believe could possibly have been extraterrestrial.
It's almost sort of shaped like a cigar. It's 10 times longer than it is wide.
In the year 2017, the whole world's eyes were on a mysterious object, ʻOumuamua. Scientists were surprised because its size and its speed were not like any ordinary space rock. Some people even called it an extraterrestrial object from outer space. At that time, it left our solar system as a mystery, but now Elon Musk has made a revelation that has shaken the entire scientific world. He says ʻOumuamua has returned, and the most shocking thing? This time it is not alone. What does this mean? Was it really a natural rock, or evidence of some unknown power? Could this be a message coming from the universe? These questions have become more scary and mysterious than before. Believe me, every moment of this video will surprise you, and the truth that will come out by the end can change your thinking. So, let's go deep into this mystery. But before that, subscribe to the channel so that you can be the first to see such shocking videos. Recently, a new update has come out about ʻOumuamua, which has again sparked discussion in the world of scientists. Questions are being raised, debates are taking place, and curiosity has increased more than before. But before understanding this new mystery, let us go back to the moment when humanity first saw this strange object. The year was 2017, and our eyes suddenly fell on a guest who shook the entire book of astronomy. This object was named ʻOumuamua, which means messenger from afar. When it was first seen through a telescope, scientists thought that perhaps it would be a comet or an asteroid, as we have seen before. But gradually its real identity started to emerge, and this was the place from where the real story of the mystery begins. The shape of ʻOumuamua was not like any ordinary space rock. Scientists were surprised to see its long, thin, and cigar-like form. Till now, we have seen most meteors and asteroids that are round or oval, but the needle-like shape of ʻOumuamua was noticed for the first time by anyone. Not only this, its speed and direction were also not normal. It entered our solar system so fast that it was almost impossible to catch it. And then, the slight but mysterious change seen in its direction confused the scientists even more. If it was an ordinary rock, it would have moved only due to the effect of gravity. But there was something else in it. Its speed and path proved that some unknown power was involved in it. This is where the debate started as to what it is. Some scientists called it a comet, because it came to our solar system from outside, like comets. But the problem was that comets usually release gas and dust, which form its tail. No such gas or dust came out from ʻOumuamua. At the same time, it was not right to call it an asteroid, because its path and speed did not match the pattern of asteroids. That is, it neither fit the definition of a comet nor that of an asteroid. When the old rules of science started breaking, some new and daring ideas came to the fore. Many scientists started saying that perhaps it is not an ordinary object, but a probe sent by an alien civilization. That is, just like we humans send rovers and satellites to other planets, someone from another world may have sent it. This thought provoked not only the media, but also the imagination of common people. Meanwhile, Harvard University professor Avi Loeb made the most daring statement. He said that ʻOumuamua is not the result of any natural process, but it could be a light sail. Light sail means a technology that runs on the light of stars or cosmic energy. He claimed that its thin shape and ability to suddenly change speed point to an artificial design. It is as if it is a spaceship of another civilization, which has been deliberately sent towards us. This theory of Avi Loeb caused a stir in the entire scientific community. NASA and other organizations initially tried to explain it by calling it a natural object. They believed that perhaps the change in its speed and direction might have happened due to some gas or energy, which we could not capture through the telescope. But the truth is also that they did not have concrete evidence for this. That is, on one side there were scientists like Avi Loeb, who were calling it alien technology, and on the other side there were big institutions like NASA, who were trying to consider it a natural phenomenon. But the more people tried to understand it, the more the mystery deepened. The question remained that if it was an ordinary object, then why did it look so different? And if it was a messenger of alien civilization, then is that civilization watching us? Is it investigating us? Or was it a warning? And now that Elon Musk has claimed that ʻOumuamua has returned, and that too not alone, then these old mysteries have become even more dangerous and mysterious. Elon Musk's revelation. Return again. Elon Musk's new statement is again surprising the whole world. He has claimed that ʻOumuamua, that is, the mysterious object that came to our solar system for the first time in 2017 and then went out, has now returned. But Musk did not stop here. He says that this time this object is not alone. On hearing this, there was a stir in the scientific community, and common people are also caught between fear and curiosity. Now the question arises that why did Musk say this? Actually, SpaceX has very advanced telescopes and space monitoring systems which constantly monitor space. According to reports, recently some objects were seen on the border of our solar system whose speed and pattern were similar to ʻOumuamua. This is why Musk clearly said he has returned. And the most surprising thing was that he added, this time he is not alone. But what does "he is not alone" mean? Its simplest meaning is that other objects like ʻOumuamua are also seen moving together. That is, it is not just a mysterious rock, but can be a whole group. In scientific language, it can be called a fleet, like a group of ships moves in the sea. Imagine, if this is really something made by some civilization and they are sending many probes to see us, then this will be the biggest revelation for humanity. So far, we humans have considered ourselves alone in the universe. But if ʻOumuamua has returned, and there are other objects with it, then it means that someone is paying attention to us from outside. This is not just a matter of scientific curiosity, but also a question of our safety. Is it possible that this civilization is testing us, understanding us, or do they have some other intentions about our Earth? People get scared thinking this. A debate has also started on social media regarding Musk's statements. Some people believe that he is just saying this for publicity. But if we look at Musk's history, then he does not make statements without reason. Just as he has already shown the dream of rockets and colony on Mars and is trying to make it come true, similarly, this statement can also point towards some big truth. For scientists, this statement is like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it is an opportunity for them to learn something new. On the other hand, there is also the fear that if there are really other objects along with ʻOumuamua, then how will we know their intentions? Is this civilization far ahead of us? If yes, then will we be able to stand before them? Has a third object like ʻOumuamua entered the solar system? Recently, astronomers have made another surprising discovery. After ʻOumuamua and the second interstellar object of 2019, Borisov, now a third mysterious object has entered our solar system. This is not the first time that an unknown traveler has come among us from outside, but this time the discovery has made people even more curious and scared. Because, as the E2 number of these objects is increasing, the doubt is deepening that all these are not ordinary space rocks, but are coming for some other purpose. When ʻOumuamua came in 2017, its size, its speed, and direction were so strange that no one could understand it properly. Some scientists had clearly said that it could be a probe of some other civilization. After that, in 2019, a second interstellar object named Borisov was seen, which was considered a bit like a comet. But now, the entry of the third object has forced scientists to think why these guests are coming to us again and again from the universe. The biggest feature of this new object is its unexpected entry and its speed. It has also come directly crossing the boundary of our solar system, and its trajectory does not look like a normal comet or asteroid. NASA and observatories around the world have started monitoring it. Initially, people thought that it might be another comet, but studies so far suggest that it is of a different category. Now the question arises, is all this just a coincidence? Or is it pointing towards some big truth? If such objects are repeatedly coming towards us from the universe, then there can be only two possibilities. Either all these are natural phenomena, where rocks and comets wander from the depths of space and reach us, or all this is part of some invisible plan, which we have not yet been able to understand. Many scientists say that this third object gives us more evidence that we are not alone in the universe. It may be a message or some kind of survey that an unknown civilization is sending towards us. If ʻOumuamua was a coincidence, Borisov was a coincidence for the second time. Then can this happening for the third time be called just an accident? Thinking this, many scientists and common people have started believing that this is part of some big pattern. The biggest concern of the people is that if these objects are really related to alien civilization, then what is their purpose? Are they trying to understand us? Are they studying our planet? Or are these just the initial steps in preparation for some more big plan? This thought has spread both fear and excitement on social media and news platforms. NASA and other organizations have just started tracking this object. When it passes near the Sun in the coming months, then perhaps more information will be available about it. But the truth is also that, like ʻOumuamua, this object will also probably be visible for a very short time, and then go out of the solar system. That is, our time to know the truth is very limited. The entry of this third guest has made one thing clear. Our thinking about the universe, that we are alone and interstellar visitors are very rare, is now changing. If 3 different objects have come among us in just a few years, then it is possible that more are going to come in the future. And this series may lead us to some big truth. Has 3I/ATLAS deepened the mystery? Recently, scientists have discovered an object that has caught the attention of the whole world. Its name is 3I/ATLAS, and it was discovered on July 1st, 2025. It is the third interstellar visitor to enter our solar system. Earlier, ʻOumuamua came in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. But the guest that has come this time has forced everyone to think more. Its speed is so fast that it is running at a speed of about 61 kilometers per second. That is, more than 2.5 lakh kilometers in an hour. It is a very difficult task for scientists to catch objects coming at such a high speed and to know about them in depth. Now, the most surprising thing is that this object is similar to ʻOumuamua in many ways. Like ʻOumuamua, its trajectory is not bound by the Sun's gravity. Rather, it has come directly from outside and will go outwards. From the top, when it was first seen, it looked like a comet, but its activity was not as clear as that of a comet. Usually comets release dust and gas as they come near the Sun, which forms a long tail. But this was not clearly seen even in 31/ATLAS. This is the reason why it looks mysterious, like ʻOumuamua. Some scientists say that it contains gases, like water and carbon dioxide, but the thing that is surprising everyone is its brightness. Harvard professor Avi Loeb even said that it may be creating its own light, as if a small nuclear reactor is running inside it. He even suggested that it could be a probe made by an alien civilization. Although most scientists consider it a natural comet, it is natural for people to be both afraid and curious after hearing such things. Just think, ʻOumuamua came in 2017, and since then we have not been able to solve its mystery yet. Then Borisov came in 2019, which was considered a little easier because comet-like activity was seen in it. But now in 2025, when 3I/ATLAS has come up, and its movement seems similar to ʻOumuamua, people have again started asking the same question, whether all this is a coincidence or is there really a pattern? Is it possible that these guests from the universe are coming to see us again and again? Are these just natural rocks or technology created by someone else? Current studies say that it is not going to collide directly with the Earth. Its closest distance will be about 27 Caror kilometers, which is quite far. Yet its entry has once again reminded humanity how vast and mysterious the universe is. It forces us to wonder whether we are really alone or someone else is watching us from a distance. The similarities between ʻOumuamua and 3I/ATLAS show that the universe still has countless mysteries for us. Was it a natural rock or technology? Whenever interstellar objects like ʻOumuamua or now 3I/ATLAS are discussed, the biggest question that arises is whether these are ordinary space rocks, or are they related to some highly advanced technology. Usually, when a comet or asteroid enters our solar system, its behavior is quite understandable. Its speed changes due to gravity. As it comes closer to the Sun, gas and dust start coming out of it, which forms a long tail, and its trajectory also follows a pattern. But in the case of ʻOumuamua, all these things were different. Its speed was so high that it came almost running towards us, and went out without stopping for long. And the most important thing is that a slight change was also seen in its path. But that change was not due to any gas or dust activity, as is usually the case with comets. This is what forces scientists to think whether it was just an ordinary rock. If yes, then what was it that made it different from all other objects? And if not, then what was it? From here begins the theory of technology. Many scientists believe that the change in its speed and direction may be related to some artificial system, just like we make rockets or satellites on Earth whose direction and speed we can control. Similarly, some other civilization may have made it for some specific purpose. The shape of ʻOumuamua also deepens this suspicion. Its long, thin, and cigar-like shape does not seem to be formed by any natural process. Most rocks and meteorites are round or irregular in shape, but having such a perfect shape is unusual. Some scientists even said that it could be a light sail. Light sail is a technology in which the object is driven by pushing it with the light of stars or cosmic energy. If this was really such a device, then it clearly means that somewhere in the universe there are civilizations whose technology is much ahead of our imagination. Now the scariest question is that if this is technology, then who made it? Is it the work of a friendly civilization that wants to understand us? Or is it part of some force that is spying on us? We humans also send rovers and probes to Mars, Moon, and distant planets to understand them. So is it not possible that some other civilization is also watching us in the same way? If yes, then what are their intentions? Just thinking about this gives me goosebumps. NASA and other organizations try to find the answer to this question in a scientific way. They say that perhaps all this is natural, and we should not overthink. But the truth is that they also believe that concrete evidence has not been found yet. That is, both possibilities are equally likely. Either this is a strange phenomenon of nature, or it is actually a technology sent by an advanced civilization. If it was a rock, then we will have to accept that there are many wonders in the universe that we have not yet understood properly. But if it was technology, then it would mean that we are not alone. This is a truth that can change the thinking of the entire humanity. We also need to think that if some other civilization is millions of years ahead of us, then what will be the meaning of our Earth for them? Is it a threat to Earth? If this object is really the technology of some alien civilization, then its meaning for humanity can be so big that our entire thinking will change. Till now, we have been believing that we are alone in the universe, and our civilization is the most developed. But if it is proved that some other civilization exists, and their technology is so advanced that they are sending their equipment to us from billions of kilometers away, then this will be the biggest turning point in history. Imagine, we suddenly come to know that we are not alone. On one hand, it can awaken hope, and on the other hand, fear. Hope, because maybe we can learn from them, understand their technology, and take humanity further ahead. Perhaps they could teach us new secrets about energy, space travel, or understanding the universe. But the fear is that if they are not friendly, this could prove to be the biggest threat to humanity ever. Meeting alien. Technology could also mean flipping through our science books. Things that seemed impossible to us, such as traveling faster than the speed of light, energy sources that last billions of years, or understanding the entire galaxy, may be common to them. But the question is, will they want to teach us all this? Or do they see us as an ancient and weak civilization that would be better off being watched or controlled from a distance? This is both a golden opportunity and a great danger for humanity. Now let's talk about the danger. Can it collide with the Earth? At present, scientists say that the trajectory of these objects is not such that they directly collide with the Earth. For example, ʻOumuamua, Borisov, and now 3 I/ATLAS. All of them cross the solar system and go on their own path. But the fear of collision always remains. If we assume that such an interstellar object collides with the Earth, then its effect can be much more devastating than the meteor shower that occurred during the time of dinosaurs. A single collision can change the entire weather, cause tsunamis in the oceans, and can pose a big threat to life on Earth. But even if it does not collide with the Earth, why is its passing by so dangerous? The reason for this is the effect of its energy and gravity. Passing by such objects can affect the orbits of planets and moons. Small asteroids or space debris can move from their place and later become a threat to the Earth. Moreover, if this is indeed an alien technology, then its intention may be to observe or test us. And it is scary to think that we may be under someone's observation. The biggest fear among people is that if this technology belongs to aliens, then they are millions of years ahead of us. It will probably be as easy for them to destroy us as it is for us to kill an insect. And this fear makes humanity uncomfortable. But some people also see it as a hope, that maybe they have come not to destroy us, but to advance us. If this is alien technology, then this will be the biggest revelation for humanity till date. It will explain our place in the universe and force us to think about where we stand. But at the same time, this question will always remain. Has it come to save us or to test us? And until this answer is found, both fear and excitement will remain alive in the heart of humanity every time a new interstellar object enters our solar system. Most eyes are on NASA and the world's major space agencies for future investigations. When ʻOumuamua was first seen in 2017, scientists had very little time. It was visible for a few weeks and then went out of the solar system. Because of this, it became almost impossible to gather concrete information about it. But now that new interstellar objects like 3I/ATLAS are coming among us, NASA and other organizations are trying to ensure that no opportunity is missed next time. This is why preparations are being made to send such special missions in the future, which can reach these objects directly and bring out their real truth. Modern telescopes, like the James Webb Telescope, are already keeping an eye on these mysterious guests. The biggest strength of JWST is that it not only takes pictures, but also reads the spectrum of their light. That is, it can tell what the object is made of, whether it contains water, gas, carbon, or something else. This data can help us understand whether it is really an ordinary space rock or there is something in it that is beyond our understanding. Apart from this, Hubble Space Telescope, large ground telescopes, and in the future space missions of Europe and Japan will also play an important role in investigating these objects. NASA scientists are also working on whether we can send a spacecraft directly to these objects. For example, a plan named Project Lyra is already proposed, in which special rockets will be built that can chase interstellar objects and reach them. However, this task is not easy, because such objects come at very high speed and are visible for a short time. But if any mission is successful even once, it will be the biggest scientific moment in the history of humanity. Now the question is, will we really be able to know their real identity? The answer is yes, but both patience and preparation are needed for this. We need faster spacecraft, bigger telescopes, and better technology. Slowly we are moving in that direction, but it is also possible that by the time we are ready, the next interstellar object will have come to us again. It is thrilling to think that perhaps very soon we will get to see that moment when the secrets of a mysterious object are actually revealed. But for now, the mystery is still intact. And this mystery is what attracts people the most. The big question is still the same. Are things like ʻOumuamua and 3I/ATLAS really proof of alien civilization? Or is it all just a game of our imagination where we assume every strange thing to be alien? Perhaps the future will answer this, but until the truth is revealed, this mystery will continue to force us to think. So, what do you think? Are these mysterious objects just space rocks or a message sent by some other civilization? Do tell us your opinion in the comments, and if you want to be the first to see such exciting and mysterious videos, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel. When the real truth comes out, we will all witness that moment.